good, John? Welcome to my review of this week's episode of The Reflection. Now, right before I begin the video, I would like to tell you guys that, yes, I'm going to get through the rest of the last two reaction videos today after I'm done recording this and releasing. I will do the get on the two, Dragon Ball Fighter Z reaction videos I plan. I'm going to get through those. Then after that, I'm going to get caught up with the anime on Crunchyroll. Then I'm going to go, and also after I'm done with that, I'm going to go watch the live-action Death Note, which then I will, of course, review it for you guys. I've been holding on because I've been busy with all this other stuff. And yeah, guys, so, yeah, that's about everything. That's like a quick, no, not, oh, and by the way, guys, also, no, I'll say that now that, for the Dragon Ball reviews, episode, for the Dragon Ball reaction, I mean, okay. So, we start this episode off, it's with, with after I got, dropped in the barber shop, whenever it's like, showtime, and then we have a quick fight scene between, him, I and the chick that looks like a Mortal Kombat character. I don't know her name. I don't think we even gotten her name, but I'll just keep calling her chick that looks like a Mortal Kombat character, because she looks like a Mortal Kombat character. So she's like over using her magnetism and shit. Guy's blowing shit up. She like they complete destroy the entire store. And Nina's like, my shop. And so Eleanor's taking care of them. Like escorting them, I should say, more or less. Escorting them, making sure to keep them safe. And then the chick with the fire shows up. She's like throwing fire at Eleanor. She's trying, she's teleporting, getting out of the way. And then Guy gets involved, and he takes care of, and he takes care of her. And we see Guy using his powers, which you guys know, Guy's power. I'm not Guy. Exxon. Exxon's power is, like taking other people's like powers, taking other people's powers, or I don't know if I don't think I think he more or less copies them. I think he's like Kakashi, where he's like, Kakashi, like the copy ninja, where he can like copy ninjutsu, like when he was facing Zabuza, he like, copied, the water dragon jutsu. I guess it's kind of like that, where he kind of like copies their jutsu, where he just copies them and like take and use them as his own. He doesn't necessarily take them away from the original whole. They still keep their powers, but he just, copies and uses it for his own, which he does. So they have a fight scene with him using fire and shit. He's like, oh, I hope I don't get burned. I really like Exxon in this show. He's probably my favorite character in the show, honestly. I mean, I really like him. Eleanor and, Liz, Lisa, those are also fantastic. He's like my least favorite character in this whole show. He is so interesting. He doesn't want to be Tony Stark if he was like an 80s singer with a one-hit wonder. Like, he doesn't really have much character at all. I don't really like him. He's always like the weakest part. So actually, the second half of this was completely focused on him. But back to the fight. I guess they can take care of her. Good art, great animation, as always. And then we had Lisa in her robot form taking on the Chick from Mortal Kombat character, and he's pretty much, and she's like, wondering, like, she sees her method is not effective because she's like, it's not metal, and she's like, I can't speak. Imagination is the most powerful, so they have a fight scene with them, and then we get to Eleanor. Versus, Eleanor's, still running away, keeping away from all the guys. I got taking care of that, like, bad dude from, like, when he faced up in the first episode. And, then, Lisa's up, then Eleanor gets to, like, this parking lot, and she's being taken care of by, like, this purple panther. At least that's what it looks like. I don't know. I might be wrong. It might have been like some other animal. Maybe it was a cheetah, a leopard. I don't know. But I'm gonna assume that's a purple panther. And they're having their little fight, and eventually, the panther, grabs Eleanor by the throat, throws her, like, pins her down by one of those lampposts, the lights on streets, pins her right there, takes off her chokehold, and, like, punches her in the gut, while, Nina and her mother are sinking down, probably to Ray's headquarters. And after a while, Nina says, "Oh, Mom, I'm scared." And Nina, then her mom, uses her, power, which looks like it's similar to Eleanor's, where she can transport different people. But it looks like she can't transport herself with them, or maybe she could, she just couldn't because of her old age. So she gets, Nina out of the way. She gets out, and she dies. So then she dies. So it looks like she dies. It's not really confirmed whether or not she died. Pretty sure she did die. But so that happens. Then the rest of the Brotherhood of Mutants show up, and I call them the Brotherhood of Mutants because that's literally what they are. They literally are the Brotherhood of Mutants. Their plan is it's like the exact same as Magneto's plan when he created the Brotherhood of Mutants. We all know Magneto's plan. If you've been watching, if watch or read X-Men, it is. Magneto believes that mutants should be above humans and that. They should be the gods of this world, and humans should be at their mercy. They should be under their foot. They should be like, the peasants while they're the kings and queens, and the gods that these humans should be worth. That's pretty much what Rake's plan is. At least that's what it seems like to me. Is that it's literally just Magneto's plans. That's why I call them the Brotherhood of Mutants, because that's what they are. The Brotherhood of Mutants. And also, we get a quick cameo of my boy, Stan Lee. Yes, my man Stan Lee does get cameos, which I nicely... Although his Japanese voice actor looks a little off-sounding in Japanese, and here's actually in the English dub, for the reflection of he's actually voiced by Stan Lee. Like, the character that looks like Stan Lee is actually voiced by him. I'm curious that's all to him. I hope it is. I need to get on to one. I need to listen to Funimation to see how it sounds. Anyway. So, as I was saying, they're telling me that at least Exxon and iGuy and, Lisa show up, all eventually show up and meet up at, this parking lot. And when Lisa gets there, she's like, what have you done? And he pulls out all of her guns, I'm like, Lisa, chill, no one's done. Chill. So, and Eleanor, gets right. So she's like, it looks like she's because she's stuck in the middle of the parking lot because they were sinking down, and it looks like they stopped at midway. So I don't know if she's dead or if she's still it looks like she's dead. Although I'm curious how they got her out of the street because it's she's literally right. Half her body is half her body standing up front of the road, while it looks like the other half is disappeared. So I'm curious, I'm curious how they got her out, but unless her body was actually stuck in the road, or if her body was just half her body was just laying on top of the road. It doesn't really tell us what exactly happened to her. But I'm definitely curious on how if they got her out or they just left her body there. They probably did get her out, probably. But anyway. So again, Eleanor, gets right in front of the Mortal Kombat chick. The fire chick, gets a little edgy, grabs her foot and yo, bitch, don't you try nothing. And she's chill. And and Eleanor asks what is your plan? What do you want to do? And she just instead of telling her, she just walks away. Her and the rest of the crew just sink on her to probably go back to their base of operations. So after that, we get probably my favorite part in this episode, where Exxon and iGuy are having a conversation. iGuy's hey brother, hey, nice work today. And he offers his hand, so offers his hand so Exxon can shake it. And iGuy looks at him and punches iGuy in the face, and actually after that we have iGuy pretty much Exxon. He tells iGuy that you are not a real hero. You think you're a real, but you're not. You are just in there. You are a light show. You are just there. If it wasn't for your shenanigans, I would have been able to back up Eleanor. It's your you're not a real hero. You are just there as you're great as a life show, but that's it. You're not really that great. You don't care about any people. You're just there to get popular. It's he's pretty much the hero that Stan hated. That Stan, from Hero Aka, wanted to get rid of. The heroes that are just there for the money. The heroes that are just there for the fame, the fortune, all that shit. Instead of being the actual hero, like All Might or Deku, and I guess Todoroki. But I I got Exxon, telling him, you're not real, and then we get back. Then we get to the second half episode, where it's predominant, there's pretty much the rest of the episode is focused on iGuy, but a little less, but around the end of it, we get back to the crew, Exxon and crew. So, they're talking, so, he gets back to the base, and he's pretty much, pissed off, how dare Exxon tell me I'm not a real hero. I am a real hero. He's really not. He's really not a real hero. I mean, he's more like the heroes that Stain hated, but whatever. So, and the guys, and his crew's hey man, don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother. Then we get some flashbacks of him listening to the demo Sky Show with. I listened to the whole song. I like the song. I low-key do enjoy that song. That's the best part of his character is that song. And then he's performing on the street with his acoustic guitar. He's just sitting there, and then he meets. Then Ray shows up, and he's looking, and Ray tells "Good, you have done exactly what I wanted you to do in my plan. You have fulfilled many roles that you know not. Now you may retire. If you retire, you have done great deeds. Blah 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 blah." So then he gets back to his crew. So then he gets back to his a house, and his whole crew has been murdered. They're all dead, and then they left a tape for him. Probably a little after, he had the whole episode with him, like, rambling, how dare Exxon tell me I'm not a real hero, I am a real hero. Excuse me. So he pretty much, and then he pretty much tells like, hey man, don't let Exxon tell you what to do. You are a real hero. Here's a new car. Drive. I'll give it for a test drive. That's pretty much what happened. This pretty much like, hey man, do you? Here's a new car. Have fun. Pretty much. And then we get back to the crew. With Eleanor for the day, and Eleanor grabs Exxon. She's in the middle talking with his friend that we met at last week's episode. And Peter tells him, hey, I met Wraith in the car while we were driving, to San Diego. What was? No, they were traveling. No, they were going to L.A. Never mind. They're like, hey, I met Wraith, and Exxon's like, oh, okay. And so, oh, you don't believe? No, I believe you, which means that you'll be great as bait. And Eleanor was kind of pissed off by this. She's like, bait? What do you mean by bait? Exactly what I mean. You are my bait to get Wraith out. And she's like, she's not happy with this, so she leaves, and then later on, we get back. It's like pointedly, Eleanor's chilling like on the side of the street, and then actually the Mortal Kombat chick is like right in front of her. They have a quick stare down before the episode ends. Which that's the episode, guys. Overall, I really did enjoy this episode. I'm really loving the reflection. It had a really so strong the first two episodes, but once that third episode hit, the reflection has been killing. When I say this whole show as a whole is on the level of My Hero Academia, hell no! But it's still a really great show, and I hope that its rating on my anime list increases because it's currently standing like a 4.71 right now. I really hope that lowers to at least goes up by to at least a 6 or a 7 because it's a really good series. I do enjoy this. I can see, that this has Stan Lee's seal for mostly not just because everyone is like either looks like an X-Men character or a Mortal Kombat character, but it's just as great as the X-Men movie, Spider-Man, all that great shit. Why we all love Stan Lee. And I really hope in like the future episodes we get more of the Japanese girls that we have been seeing. Throughout this whole series, we have been seeing these Japanese girls that we really haven't seen much. We haven't seen them do any real hero work. We haven't seen them in action. We haven't really seen any of them other than school and hey, check out what's going on in New York. We haven't really got much of it. I hope we do get more of it, or they're just gonna be like. Because actually, fun fact, I was actually watching Grass Reflection video, the reflection before I recorded this, and I found actually the voice actors for the Japanese girls in the series are actually are also the same girls that are singing the ED for the series, as well as actually silhouettes that appear. But yeah, guys, overall, I give this episode a 9 out of 10. As far as the Saturday Morning Wars for this week, this week's winner goes to My Hero Academia. I liked it a little more than the reflection.